Hello everyone and welcome to the Secret Black People Meeting. Yes, we do have those. I'm Niles Abston, your host, and week to week we're going to bring on the best black comedians on the LA comedy scene to come talk about issues and the real black plight of the community without having to worry about what the man thinks. So Jamel Hill, if you're still looking for a job, come on down. I know ESPN is playing with you. Keep standing strong. You called Trump out. You did your thing. Staying on sports, LA 2028, we're getting the Olympics. Don't know how I feel about that. It's already hard to get down to 405. Homeless people, sorry. Maybe you should compete. Maybe get a little respect out here. Also in sports, 27 years ago, Ken Griffey Jr. and his father, Ken Griffey Sr. became the first father-son pro sports duo. On September 14th, they went back-to-back homers. What have you and your father done lately that's actually worth a damn? Besides argue. Senator Ted Cruz, Father of the Year, his Twitter fingers got a little sticky the past couple days. He liked a porn video tweet on his personal Twitter. I don't know who his campaign manager is, but bro, they need to get you in the right direction. Let me tell you this. I'll give you a tip. Don't like the tweet. Just watch it. It's cool. And another tip. The best porn's not on Twitter. At a local Minnesota college, a campus security guard shot himself. So guess what he did? He made up a fake black guy because we know a real nigga wouldn't do something like that. And then, I mean, here's the thing. Roald Dahl, the author of The Charlie and Chocolate Factory, comes out today that his wife tells us that the original Charlie and Chocolate Factory book that he wrote had a black child as Charlie, but his agent talked him out of it. So we all want to know, what would that remake be like? Would they be giving out Hennessy now at the factory? I'm wondering. I don't know. In New York, two ex-Google employees, they just created a new bodega app because basically the right model isn't okay. So what they do is they have this glass box, you use a phone, you open the app, and now you can get your favorite snacks in the New York streets. So of course, two white guys want to put more black people out of business. And so that's why we went and interviewed some people at one of our favorite black businesses on Melrose, the Happy Ice LA. They're a new black-owned business. They serve Italian ice, and they're great. So check out this promo video. What's up, y'all? We're here at Happy Ice LA, enjoying the Italian ice, black-owned business. It's great. Tory Lanez just came by. I said what's up to him. He didn't say nothing back, like he don't know me. Like, bro, you know you saw me 14th row at your concert in May.
He act like he ain't hit our blunt.
Right. You know Tory, we got beef, bro. But hey, come out to Happy Ice LA on Melrose. Come get your Italian ice. It's great.
What's good, man? What Kool-Aid flavors y'all got? I don't remember them. I don't remember them Kool-Aid flavors, but yeah. Let me get the. Let me get that mango madness. We'll try that. Cool. All right, good.
So, what do you love about Happy Ice LA?
Oh my God, it's so good. It's good. It's vegan friendly, and it's a black-owned business, which I love because the product is really good.
And they're on time.
Oh my God. Support black businesses. You've heard it now. Can you guys explain Friday to me now? I have so many questions. I have so many questions though, please. Like, it's just
Happy Ice LA, a African American owned Italian ice truck located on 7320 Melrose that's open every single day. With amazing service and prices so affordable, I even thought about tipping, but I didn't. As Secret Black People Meeting's resident Jew, I can tell you, these people have a nose for business.
These people. Welcome back, and thank you for still watching the show, Secret Black People Meeting. But like I was saying, please go support Happy Ice LA. They're over on 7320 Melrose Avenue. They're great. New black family that just moved here from Philadelphia, selling Italian ice. I mean, it just melts in your mouth. It's so good. Mango Madness is my favorite flavor. Tell them Niles sent you. And also, if you leave a 5-star review on Yelp, you can get a small size for $1. Go check it out. 7320 Melrose Avenue, Happy Ice LA. So now that we're talking about black business today on the show, so now I'm about to introduce our special guest tonight. Just one of my favorite comedians on the LA comedy scene. He's a great guy, good friend of mine, Jerome Tennison. What's up, man?
Hey, nothing much, man. How you doing?
Man, I'm good. How are you? How you living?
Oh, I'm good, man. I'm good.
That's good. All right, so tell the viewers a little bit about yourself. Like, how long you been doing comedy? What do you do on the side? What's up?
All right, man. Yeah, I've been doing it. Man, I've been grinding for a year and a half now.
Okay.
And, I'm a teacher, high school math teacher. So Hey, they better be doing their homework. I signed a lot of homework tonight, so they better be doing it right now.
That's cool. So you're a little smarter than the rest of us. Comedians.
I try.
Science, half of us low key can't read. Yeah, man, you need to tutor some of us. I'm gonna drop out like a lot of the comedians out here. So
hey, that means you well on your way.
right. But so have you seen? I gotta ask you. Have you seen the movie It? Have you seen this movie?
I haven't seen it.
Oh man, you gotta see it. It's so good. It's so entertaining. For the people that have seen it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Them kids getting AIDS. That was nasty. I don't want to spoil it for you because you ain't seen the movie, but them kids getting AIDS. It was nasty.
Is this something to do with like clowns too?
Yeah, it has a clown in it. The evil clown. His name's Pennywise.
Okay.
In fact, so like the way it kind of starts, you've seen the picture maybe on Facebook, like on a meme, like the clown's like down in the sewer, and the kid walks up, and so like I've been asking people. So basically, how the kid gets caught is like he has his little toy boat, and the clown steals it from him. Okay. So I've been asking people, what would it take for you to jump down that sewer with the clowns? I know some of y'all, it's just like you give them a free blunt. Jump down the sewer, but for some people, it probably would take a little more. Like what would it take? Like student loan debt forgiveness.
That's what they do it. Student loan debt would be nice. That's for sure.
So the clown gave you student loan debt, you jumping right in there.
Yeah. Definitely. My favorite word with student loans is forbearance. Please, I ain't trying to pay that back. Forbearance. Give me more time.
Man, have you seen this whole thing going on with Jamel Hill and ESPN?
Yeah, man, I've been keeping up with that. Yeah.
And the thing is, I've been looking at, a lot of people have been pointing out, she's not the only person to call out Trump. So why is she the one that the Trump administration calls out?
Selective memory, man. That's just like they pick and choose who they want to call out. And I think she was an easy target for them to call out. And what worries me about when they start calling people out like from the White House, I feel like stuff is just a distraction. Right. So now they're using this, and this is what we're talking about. Oh, she said he was a white supremacist.
Which he is.
ESPN, ESPN obviously that wasn't their statement, that was her statement. Right. But now it's made a thing of it. So to me, it's like, what's really going on right now? What are we being blinded? We've been blinded by this.
So what's he about to do?
Right.
Because my thing is like, I'm sure you've seen the video that went viral with Miss Texas, the pageant queen.
Oh yeah.
She called Trump out and said he didn't call it. Why did they call her out?
Right.
I mean, there's a white political comic artist. He drew. I don't know if you've seen the picture. It's like Trump. He's blown into like a sailboat, and the sail is a KKK hood.
Oh wow!
I see that one. It's a hilarious cartoon.
Wow.
But they didn't call her. They didn't call those two white people out.
Yeah.
But they go after the black woman.
Yeah.
That say ESPN is very visible.
Yeah.
And I really didn't like that. And then Sarah Huckabee Sanders says like she needs to get fired for what she said. I was like, come on, get out of here.
Yeah.
Then I saw today ESPN tried to they asked some other black reporters to take her spot today just to get away from the fire. But the black people were just like, no, we're not doing that. So it didn't work. And she did the episode just like you. She's strong, man. I love you. I've always loved Jamel Hill.
Yeah.
Even before the show, I think she always.
It takes some serious.
Shout out to you, Jay. You're amazing. I always love what she does. LA's getting the Olympics. How do you
I know, man. When is it, like 2028? 17? Okay.
So we actually have some time to get some money to get some tickets by then. You know
Yeah, we got a little bit of time now.
It's just like, we already got a bunch of construction and traffic, and it's gonna be people from all over the world here in LA. I don't know what that's gonna be like. I live in Koreatown. It's already too bad.
It's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be bananas. I mean, the 405 and all that stuff is already horrible. Like, and then they're building the Rams.
Right.
That's already.
That's not even finished yet, and now they want to bring the Olympics.
It's gonna be nuts, man. I already am getting road rage already with them doing the construction they're doing. So I'm about to be.
Right. I think LA's biting a little more off than they can chew with this Olympics.
I think so too.
Situation, man.
I'm already making my T-shirts though. Olympic T-shirts. I'll be selling those.
I'm selling
in traffic. $10.
I'm what you call it? Scalp the tickets.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas trying to see badminton. We got badminton.
You're gonna be surprised too.
Somebody will buy some tickets.
What's the over or under?
Right. What's the over under? I'm taking Japan. You know what I'm saying? I think somebody would take tickets to see badminton.
Yeah, I think so. I think they would, man.
That'd be cool. And then, just with all work, I think it'd be really cool, like if they do the basketball at the Staples Center and everything like that. Hopefully, we'll have LeBron will probably be retired by then.
Yeah, man, he kind of stopped doing the Olympics, man. A lot of the athletes, big time athletes, stopped doing it once Paul George got his injury.
When he broke his leg, that was nasty.
And you remember that?
And you gotta remember they're not getting paid.
Right.
Because you get like some kind of, I think it's like 20 grand when you get a gold medal. Or something.
It's nothing.
That's nothing.
They're just more so doing it for the country.
For the country.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. America will send 12 black guys overseas to play basketball.
But they say we don't love this country.
Right. They say we don't love the country. They quick to call us on patriotic. You know, Cap doing the knee and everything like that.
How do you feel about that? I don't want you to lose no sponsors, so if you can't take a stand.
All these big sponsors we got on the secret black people meeting, we don't lose. Man, I love Colin Kaepernick. I think what he did really takes some balls, man. But here's another thing with are you boycotting the NFL? Are you doing that?
All right, here's the thing. I'm trying to, man, but I am checking the scores like every 5 minutes. I'm like, I'm looking. I'm like,
man, here's the thing with that. And this article, it floored me today, and we'll end on this. It floored me because it made me really think. This black guy wrote an article and it says it shows how we just overlook so many things, that this is the first time we boycott the NFL. The NFL has let countless guys that have abused women, done all these crazy just domestic violence things, and let them back on the field, and we never thought about boycotting.
Yeah.
And then now all of a sudden Colin Kaepernick takes the knee, and we're all like, we hate the NFL, we're going to boycott. And so it's just kind of like, we're morally right here, but why didn't we do that for the women when the domestic abuse thing was going on? It still goes on. Yeah. And so like when they were thinking about putting Ray Rice back on the field, and they let Greg Hardy, he threw his girl on some guns, and he back in the field. We didn't boycott then. So it's just like, it shows us what's really important. And so as me, I think I'm on the progressive side, women's rights and everything like that, but I still had to, think for myself, like, hey, why didn't I boycott back then? Yeah. So it's just we got to really have that perspective. The NFL's been effed up on a lot of different things.
It's been messed up, and Goodell's, I can't stand him. I think, he might be on his way out. I don't know how it works in NFL, how that happens, but
a black dude should run the NFL.
Oh my gosh, could you imagine?
Marshawn Lynch for commissioner. Everybody's getting weed. Everybody's getting Skittles. Everybody gonna be happy.
I'm not a Seattle Seahawks fan, but I'm still mad they didn't run it on the 1 yard line.
Dog, that was the craziest. Man, I couldn't even.
Yeah, that was.
I can't, to this day, I was like, Russell, why?
Why? I don't know why the coach called that.
Really
no one knows.
I'm from Mississippi. The dude that got the interception, Malcolm Butler, is from Vicksburg, Mississippi. About 40 minutes away from me. This dude was working at a Popeyes. Before that Super Bowl. That's crazy. So I know my life about to change too. I'm broke right now, so I'm about to change.
I take my hat off to him, because to work at a Popeyes before it gets
keep grinding.
Yeah, and just be in shape. How you still in shape working at Popeyes?
Right.
That's what I want to know.
He wasn't eating the food.
Right. He was just selling it and making it or whatever.
It's okay to work a minimum wage job to get there. Just don't eat the food while you're there. Don't eat the food while you're there. Go to Chipotle.
Yeah.
Chipotle is bomb.
Because I don't think I've ever seen an in-shape McDonald's cashier.
Yeah, man, but if the NFL was owned by a black dude, I think that'd be crazy.
It would be bananas.
So, we're gonna take a break right now. We're gonna come back with a panel. We're gonna talk about black-owned businesses. So right now we're gonna give you a sketch on a black-owned business that we just discovered last week. See you in a second.
Come sit by me.
Okay. Damn it. I can't. I'm charging him like 1%.
Have you ever been caught in between sexy time with your girl and needing to charge your phone? That's why we've created the Mandingo charger. Most phone charger companies don't give you the length that you need and deserve. But with the Mandingo charger, you're always getting more than enough. And for 3/5 the price. The Mandingo charger is great for midnight snacks.
Like booty.
It's great for emergencies too.
Nigga, you know black people like their space.
I'm just doing my job. And travel.
Thanks, Mandingo charger.
Size does matter.
Welcome back to the show, Secret Black People Meeting. We're having our panel on black business. So along with my friend Jerome, we brought in everybody's favorite black Republican and Trump supporter, Uncle Latom.
That's fucking harsh, nigga.
What? You earned the name?
I'm not fucking with you no more, Niles.
Why? You mad because we started a little late?
Hella late. Secret Black People Meeting, niggas. Black people was sleeping. And now you got me here.
Okay, you said you wanted to come on the show and talk, so let's talk. We're gonna talk about the NFL. what we think the NFL would be a lot better if they had kind of like they applied maybe the Rooney Rule. You know, the Rooney Rule where they have to have a certain amount of black or people of color employees. What if they did that with ownership for the teams? Like, how do you feel? Like, what do you think how the teams would be ran if we had people of color, maybe black men especially, just at least 75% black owning these teams? Like, how do you think that would affect the league?
Man, when you were saying that, I'm sitting here thinking like, I don't know how many black people could actually afford to buy it. I hate to say some stuff like that. Oprah, Michael Jordan.
Oprah write the check. Floyd can do it.
If Jay-Z and Beyonce bring their money together with Solange's, they might be able to.
Speaking of Jay-Z,
money.
All right, now there is no Solange slander on this show.
Solange.
That last album was fire.
Yo, Trump supporting ass is not about to talk about Solange. Talk about me. I'm a man. Talk about me. You're not talking about Solange.
Solange ain't got no money. She's got a good kick, nigga.
You a Republican. In fact, speaking of Jay-Z and Beyonce, I bet you don't even support Tidal. I bet you got Spotify with the white man.
I do.
You better probably listen to
as an equalizer on there. I crossfade, man.
I'm about to crossfade you right here on the show. In fact, I bet you be listening to Taylor Swift and all that kind of stuff on Spotify. You don't support black businesses, do you?
No.
Why? Why don't you support black businesses?
Because niggas close when they want to, they open when they want to, they go to lunch when they want to.
That is a generalization.
Yeah, and it's fucking generally correct too. I'm coming at 11:13 and you out to lunch, nigga. Since when? I need some blunts.
You a Republican? How you gonna smoke blunts? Is that the thing you okay with?
I'm a black Republican. Okay, I'm still smoke blunts.
I bet Ben Carson don't smoke blunts. Well, I don't know. He got that lazy eye, kind of like got a deep down.
That nigga smokes spliffs. Okay, he puts tobacco in that shit.
I don't know what he doing because Ben Carson he be sleep up there. I don't know. But yeah,
he probably ain't been smoking long, first of all.
But you two are the guys that they really try to push and be like, hey, we got diversity. We got Uncle Latom. We got Ben Carson. You know, let me guess, you from Florida too?
No.
Are they paying you? That's what I always Are they paying you? Did they got your family tied up somewhere? What?
As a black person, I don't understand how you have these conservative.
Y'all really need to know what's going on in my bank account. How many M's I got in my bank account? Okay.
Okay.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, he need to buy an NFL team.
Right. He wouldn't sign Kaepernick either. I know he would.
Yeah. I wouldn't tie his ass. He run like he bow-legged. I'm cool off him.
So you just done with Kaepernick. You don't think what he did was right?
Nigga, stop. Okay.
So you're one of those that's just like, oh, stick to football.
Stick to football. Get your ass up. Pick your head.
But I feel like if sports is this thing that brings everybody together, why can't, if we're all together, that means we need to have these political moments. So this is the only place we're all going to come together and we need to talk about these things.
That's like a school teacher bringing awareness to ass whoopings. Like, we need to whoop our kids' asses more. Do you have kids, ma'am? No, I don't.
Let me ask him this now. Since everybody says athletes should just stick to playing their sport, how do you feel about J.J. Watt raising $1 million down, 10, 20 million, whatever millions he's at? He raised a lot for Houston. Yeah. You feel he shouldn't have did that?
That's the white dude, right? Tight end, right?
Defensive end,
white dude. How do I feel about him raising money?
Yeah.
Well, he didn't raise money. He had that money. He's white.
What? That makes no sense.
It makes sense.
Republicans don't make sense, especially the ones with a darker hue. They don't. Moving on.
I think I just smoked too much indica for y'all. Y'all don't understand.
A Republican that smokes weed. I'm just floored right now. I didn't know they. Wow. So how are you guys fending with this whole Ted Cruz thing going on right now? He liking porn videos on Twitter. I feel like that just ruined the whole Republican family first thing.
He's an adult.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just glad I'm not his phone because he looks like he would touch the phone with lotion on his hands.
So you never supported Cruz. You were a Trump supporter from beginning to end, right?
You know, I smoked one time with Cruz.
Oh, really?
He was cool.
Huh.
But yeah, I could tell some
He did have real soft hands, so I'm not surprised.
Oh, okay. So this is something that's been going on for a while. Interesting. But
you ain't hear from me though.
But like we were saying, with black people owning businesses, I think for me it's so important because just things like back in the early 1900s, like Black Wall Street, where the black community in Tulsa, because I went to college in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and this black community in Tulsa had just, I think it was 600 registered businesses around hospital, libraries, airports. They had all these things that, Republicans and conservatives tell black people, pull yourself by your own bootstraps. They literally did that and created it all, and it just gets burnt down out of jealousy and hate. And so still, to this day, that's half of that city is still, feeling the wrath of that. And so it's just like, that's why black businesses are important. It's so important to me because for so long, they stopped us from doing it. And they still do with business loans being denied. I saw.
Oh man, that's huge.
Right, it's just like you can't just go in and get a loan.
You can't trust niggas with money. You can't, especially when you loan it to them.
What?
Niggas saying ain't gonna give you the shit back. They gonna make up 17 excuses about how they about to get you the money.
But here's the thing: I saw a stat where it said black businesses, I think it was like 76% of them start on their own money. They don't go get loans because they know the bank's not going
to have to.
And that's why niggas go to jail, because they're selling drugs
to get the money.
I don't sell drugs
to get the money.
I started my own black business. We doing the show. I don't sell drugs.
How many M's you got in your bank account?
Okay, we're not gonna talk about that right now. Okay, that's a little personal.
Okay. Because I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You made that.
Well, what does that mean, though?
M's, money.
Does it mean you got
the rest
of your
money? And do the rest of your Republican friends, they're okay with you talking like this?
They don't really.
Yeah, because they just use you as a prop.
They don't be on YouTube.
They don't really care.
Like Omarosa.
Right? Yeah.
She feeling it.
Yeah. You gonna get the Omarosa treatment pretty soon.
She can't even get in the White House now.
Right.
She's a thought. Thoughts get no respect. I am not a thought, and I got hands.
I do not support this message. I do not support.
I got hands, and I'm not a thought.
And so with and I hate that we can't get the loans. We do all these things because we were talking about this before the show how. Black people, we, arguably, not even arguably, we built this country for free. And we created all these things, we created culture, and it's symbolism to still today in 2017, we continue to create culture and build things up, but they don't let us in, they don't let us own it, they don't hire us, they don't do these things. Just like the black girl that started she created the word fleek. She just posted a video, and now it goes crazy, that new song, I Get the Bag, Quavo actually says something about something being on fleek. It's like one of the number one songs right now.
It's in the dictionary now.
And it's a word that a 14-year-old black girl created. We create all this culture, but we're not monetizing it. We're not making the money off of it. And so it's like, if that's anything I would say, it's just like protect the culture. Because, there's so many things that they'll take from us, and they'll do this and they'll do that to try to make money off of it. Just like the black transgender model for the L'Oreal campaign that they took off when she said something about how white supremacy. They took her off, okay. And so it's just kind of like they'll make money off of you until you say something that disagrees with what their policy is or something like that.
That's all I can say, Latom. Don't disagree. You're going to ride this thing out. Ride it out.
You're going to be right.
The minute you disagree or speak out,
you're going to be knocking on the door.
You're going to be like Tiger Woods. I think I am a little black.
Right.
Yeah, you read the papers and you signed them, nigga. You
so I knew it. I knew you had to sign something.
You went to the training. You talked to Susan in HR. She told you.
Her name, every white woman in HR's name is Susan, right?
Just go ahead and pull up the PDF file, hit Control F, and type in stepping out of line. And that's where you find it. Section 7.
Here, another thing I was thinking, what do you guys think about LeVar Ball? What do y'all think about? He created his own brand for his kids, he's making money, but he's getting a lot of hate too. What do y'all think?
He ain't shit. His daddy ain't shit either.
I love Lonzo. I think Lonzo's amazing. I think he's going to be a really good player.
I feel sometimes it's just hard to win, period. You look at it's just going back to like to Kaepernick type of thing. You got the protesting, right?
Right.
Well, no matter what we do, is always something's wrong about it.
Yeah.
Right. So they don't want us to protest. They don't want us to riot. They don't want just these different things that they say. So they always pick the way that we're doing it is the wrong way.
Right.
So with LeVar Ball, he's boisterous, right? Strong black man. He speaks up. He's very loud.
He's like it's basically like the dude in the barbershop got famous. You know what
exactly.
That's kind of what he is.
And so what they're doing is saying, oh, we like that he's doing his business. We just don't like how he's doing it.
Okay.
And so they try to discredit it. Like, hey, it's a good idea. Yeah, good idea to try to do that, but the way you're doing it.
And my thing is, a lot of people don't realize like what they're doing is really unheard of. Because if you look at the origin of Nike and Adidas, it didn't start off like what they're doing.
Yeah.
I mean, Phil Knight was literally selling running shoes out the back of his car, like Master P with mixtapes. You know what I'm saying? This dude, all three of his sons have over 2 to 3 million followers on Instagram. They're, like the youngest one, Melo, he's an icon, especially out here in California. I've been to Chino Hills. Like he is an icon, and so what they're doing is really unprecedented. If I ever could afford the shoes, I would buy them.
Well, you know what? Don't even worry about the price and stuff is gonna come down. When you start a business, you have to, a lot of times, especially he's starting out cold. He ain't got nobody backing him.
Right.
There ain't no Nike, Under Armour backing him. This is him starting his thing. Right. So when you come out like that, you do have to start. The price point is going to be like that high.
Yeah.
But once the business gets going and the supply demand is there,
it's gonna fucking tumble to the ground. Because he ain't shit.
They look like the Starberries.
I'm talking about Starberries, man. I remember when the Starberries. Yeah, of course you did. They $25. You were Republican. You saved money. Of course you did.
I did have a pair, and I was fucking niggas up on the court.
Strawberries was nice, man. You could get 3 pair for $70. You know what I'm saying? That was cool. But you don't think big dollar brand will thrive? You don't know.
Big bullshit brand.
Hey, I'm not gonna let you talk about my boy LeVar like that. I'm a big LeVar Ball, Lonzo Ball fan.
LeVar Ball, Lonzo Ball, Larry Ball, Lane Ball. That's what the fuck that is to me.
You don't even know basketball, bro. Shut up.
I do. Meet me on the court tomorrow.
Man, wow. This has been a really fun night. Thank you guys for watching our pilot for the Secret Black People meeting. Until the next time we see you, stay black. You know what I'm saying? I'm Niles Abston, your host. We had Jerome Tennison, my mortal enemy and Republican Uncle Latom. We probably won't be having him back anytime soon. But thank you guys, and we'll see you next week.